Hey up lads, how are we doing? We're back for our deadlift day. See if we can get a little bit of redemption from last week, because that was embarrassing, really. So I think what we should have done is taken the 4 weeks that we had and gone 170, 180, 190, 200. And the 200 would have been nice, wouldn't it? Instead we went 180, 192, fail 4 times, and we didn't give ourselves room to grow into what we wanted. So I'm not really sure what we should do this week because of that. I think we've got 2 singles, and I'll try a 187 for the first one, see how that goes. If it's all right, maybe we'll try a 190, something like that. So we're in glorious 4K today, I think, as long as it records. Depending on how many gigs it takes up and how long it takes to edit, we'll keep doing that in the future. If it doesn't really look any different, then we won't bother. But if it looks cool, then we'll keep doing it. I think the benefit is probably that we can probably crop in closer, not that we really need that. Yeah, let me do some 60s, get warm, and we'll get going. Yeah, we'll go 60, 100, 120, 140, we'll divide it up later. It doesn't matter. We'll go 100, we'll do 5 here, we'll do 125, we'll do 3. We'll do 150 for 1, 175 for 1. Then we'll try the 187. Then either we'll do 187 again or we'll do something else afterwards. We'll see how it feels. I think when we run this plan, so this is the back end of the plan that I've made, I think we might swap this day for Friday. So we've got our heavy bench press day on a Tuesday, and then we don't have heavy squat, heavy deadlift, secondary squat, secondary deadlift. Then we can have heavy squat, heavy bench, secondary deadlift, and then secondary squat, heavy deadlift Friday. And then they're just further apart from each other because they are obviously taking some from each. They both require similar sort of muscles, obviously different but similar. So I think that could be taken away from our deadlift ability from doing the big squat yesterday. But we're going to give it a go anyway. This is kind of the point of this. It's like a recce before we publish it. Right, 125. This is our last one that we're going to do a few reps of, and then we'll do some singles on the way up, a couple of singles just to get us up there. Right. 150 coming next. I've had another day of moving stuff at work today. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as last week or the week before or whenever it was, but just not what I wanted to be doing really. But we're alright, I think. We'll see. Got in my own head with deadlifts again. I thought I was doing well, and now I think I'm doing bad. But I guess we have to just see how it goes, don't we? Right, 150 for a single. Not bad. Not bad. Right, so 175 for a single. If we were smart, which I'm not, which I intend to be in the future, we would be doing 190 for 2 singles this week, which would be PR equal, but twice, hopefully making them both look a bit easier. Instead, we're being a bit conservative. Well, it's 2.5 kilo off, but 2.5 kilo is a lot of weight, really. For me, I don't know, maybe it's psychological. But yeah, so last week we should have definitely been pulling 180 for a single instead of trying to pull a PR, because the PR's for later, and we know this. Not bad. Okay, we'll add a little bit of weight on. Right, we've got 187.5 for our first single. Cool. Right, I meant to record that. Never mind. Right, that one went up. We'll do that weight again. Okay, we've had 5 minutes. Proper rest times this time. We're not in a rush. We're just here to get it done. And we want to get it done. We don't need to rush. Right. 187.5 for our second single. Fuck off. Okay, right. Don't try it again. Doesn't matter. Frustrating. I think, yeah, we're going to be better off having the deadlift on the Friday rather than the Tuesday straight after the squat. We'll see what the back off stats are. Hopefully we can recover by next week. It's next week when we're trying the PR anyway. That would have been nice to get for 2 singles. I think we could probably do that for a double if we were feeling all right. But yeah, some things gone amiss recently. Right. That's disappointing again. I think I've messed my head up with the deadlift. That 180 for 5 were really good, and then I was expecting everything else to be really good. Now it's gone crap. So now we're relying on the squat again, really. So if the squat's going well, the deadlift can't be going well. Hopefully, right, I'm not going to try 187 again. We didn't get it twice. That's okay. Hopefully we can get 192 or 195 for a small PR next week. Maybe if I can come in fresh, we can get something else. So Monday we're going to do the squat, same as always. Then Wednesday we're going to do a bench press, and then Friday we're going to do the deadlift. So they're quite spaced apart. I think we'll do a squat. If we get 170, maybe we'll just leave it there, and I'll be happy with that. And then I'll do a few sets of bench press just so it's still familiar in my brain. And then Wednesday we'll do the bench press. Hopefully we can get 122, 125, something like that. Then after that, maybe we'll do some pause deadlift or just some light deadlifts or medium-ish deadlifts. Not many, just some, so that when Friday comes around, you've got a bit of experience with it. Because I feel like my position was solid and now it feels uncomfortable again, which is odd because all I've done is swap things around a bit. But I'm still doing it twice a week. I'm doing pause deadlifts instead of RDLs now. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It does matter. I'm going to go beat dog up in a sec. It's fine. I think we're going to get PR on most things anyway. And then we're going to adjust the plan before we run it through. So, yeah. Heavy squat Monday, bench and secondary deadlift Tuesday, and then heavy deadlift further on down the week, and then the further apart. And then you've got the weekend to recover before you do the heavy squat again. That's a better way of doing it, I think. So, yeah, we'll have a bit more to give. So, let's do 160 for 2. They're feeling really crap. Oh. Might have to, I don't know. Maybe the back offsets here are a bit too heavy. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I think I've overcooked this a little bit. It was fine on the squat, wasn't it? But yeah, I guess, I don't know. I'm just a little bit disappointed in myself. We should have carried on with what we were doing. I don't know what we were doing. Should have, could have, would have, whatever. Let's do another 2 reps of these. It feels too heavy, man. Feel that heavy for 160. Okay, 2 more of these. Last 2, and we've got some bench press. Oh, man. Terrible, slow, crap. Maybe that's a bit too heavy. Maybe it wouldn't be so heavy if it were on Friday. Ooh, guesswork, yeah. Ooh. Super weird to have gone from feeling really good on the deadlift to feeling really bad on the deadlift. Frustrating. I think, well, I don't know. Maybe I got a bit ahead of myself. Maybe I'm fatigued from the moving stupid amount of stuff at work still. Maybe I'm fatigued from trying to pull 190 a million times still from last week. So I think we did the best thing we could there. We pulled 187. It was okay. I thought the second one would go, but it didn't. I think leaving it there, we've done a few sets of the 160. Hopefully we can come in fresh by next Friday and we can hit a PR. That would be good. That'd be the best case scenario. Maybe we'll have super long rests between the attempts or something just to make sure we give ourselves the best chance. If we do like a 192 for the first attempt, I don't know. I want to do a 200 and I don't want to pull like 192, 195, 197 or whatever. Maybe we could just try a 195, which should be there as long as I'm fresh. And then we'll try a 200 or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've got bench press now. I'm going to do a few sets of 2 at 102 kilos. So I'm already boiling hot, so I'm just going to do a little bit to get my arms moving. 60 kilo here. Yeah, my glutes and legs feel horrible. I think like I squatted yesterday 2.5 kilo off my PR. Deadlift today 2.5 kilo off my PR. So we definitely need to spread them about a bit. It's probably honestly impressive that I managed both of them. Probably not supposed to be doing that close to my max. I don't know. I find it difficult to judge RPE because the squat doesn't feel like max effort, but it's definitely difficult enough for me to know about it today. And the deadlift didn't feel cracking, but I thought I had two, but again, definitely difficult enough for me to know about it today. Yeah, I think we just move those days around for next time, and we'll be golden. And hopefully we can go back to being a bicycle mechanic and not a warehouse mover soon. 80 kilo. Okay. Got to 102.5. I'd be really disappointed in myself if we've done the thing that I've spent this entire prep saying, where you want to manage your fatigue and not do too much until the end when you can try really hard. And then if you come in having trained a lot but fresh, then you're going to have the best chance of getting it. So now the only thing I've really missed is I've missed something on everything, haven't I? I was meant to do a 160 double on the squat. I didn't. And then I was meant to do a 120 double on the bench, and I didn't. And then I was meant to do 192 on the deadlift, and I didn't several times. And then I was meant to do 187 for two singles on the deadlift, and I didn't. So we've missed a bit. And you don't really want to be failing stuff in training. You want to be making sure everything's nice and smooth, I think. I don't know. I guess if you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough, are you? Somewhat like that. But yeah, you would get more training benefit from hitting the numbers than you would from missing whatever. I don't know. Yeah, 102.5. First set of two. Bench will be our saviour. Bench is always our saviour. Got a big day swimming tomorrow. Haven't been out swimming since yesterday. What an interesting story. Nice one, Tom. Let me do another 2 reps here. Okay. Yeah, that was the bench press. I think the 4K filming drains the battery a little bit. Oh no, it's back up. What? No, it's back down. I'll swap it. No. I don't know if all my batteries need charging. That would be an amateur move, wouldn't it? We'll keep going. Persevere. See what we can get. If I lose you at any point, have a good day. I'll see you on Thursday. If we manage to make it all the way, ignore me. I had plenty of battery left. Okay, I'll do another 2 reps. Oh. And hopefully the battery lasts for a little while while we do the next one. From what I've seen online, these batteries report being low well before they're going to die. It just doesn't have a percentage. It's not capable of saying a percentage, so it just has 3 bars. So it could have 33% left, which is quite a bit. It's not like it has 10% left or 5%, but it also could have 10 or 5% left. Who knows? I wonder if the 4K kills it off a bit quicker, or if I've just been in here ages. Fucking deadlift. Right, we don't have heaps of time here, so we'll do this last one, and then get the good mornings done. Then. There we go. Nice, easy. Few reps. Feeling good on the bench. Always feeling good on the bench. Hopefully we PR. One of the batteries is charged. We don't have to panic. We don't have to rush. Although I'm a bit demoralised at the moment, so I want to get out of here. If you're still with me, thank you. We are kind of normally this doom and gloom, aren't we? I've lost a subscriber, and the video hasn't even gone up yet. I put up a video called 62 subscriber special, and we're down to 61 again. How about that? What sad times we live in. Losing people left, right and centre. And they bloody hell. Right, we got 95 kilo for, I think we're doing 3 or 5 reps or something. Let's do 4, just really confuse them. This thing sitting on my shoulder doesn't feel too nice, which is weird because it's got like a armchair on there. Yeah, that was 5. Maybe we'll go up to 100. So the thing with it now is I don't know whether I need to change the plan because the back offsets are too heavy at 84% today. But I think it would be fine if we split the days up. So maybe we'll split the days up and see how it goes. I think that'll be a bit better. Or, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Is what it is, isn't it? Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a PR on something, maybe. If we miss the squat and then miss the bench and then miss the deadlift, we'd be disappointed. We were going so well up until now. I blame work. If I didn't have to work, then I'd be strong as hell, you would see. I've put 5 kilo on. We were at 95 before. We're at 100. 95 plus 5 is 100. 25 kilo bar, 20, 15, 2.5. Right, one more of them and we're out. Okay, this is our last one of these. Same weight again, 100 kilo again. Get it nice, get them nice. They're supposed to be RPE 6 or so, so they're not meant to be mental hard. They don't feel too hard, to be honest. Right, that's us done. Some tweaks definitely needed to what I'm doing. I think I had my pacing, the first 6 weeks, I had the pacing just right for the deadlift. And then I lost it. And I had the pacing wrong for the squat and the bench. And I think because we've dropped that back, we're getting it more closer to being correct this time. So I think drop our expectations across the board. Well, keep the expectations the same as our new low expectations. Squat 170, bench 122, 125, deadlift anything above 190, and we'll get 200 later. Or we'll try and get 200, but it's not. Whatever, it's okay. No big deal if not. Just a little bit more than 190 will be fine. Anyway, that's not an outro, that's just more rambling. Thank you for coming. We'll see you Thursday. We've got some squats. Bye.